Welcome everyone to Life Captured episode 60. Today's topic, well-intentioned but wrong. More than likely, there's going to come a point where you're going to be reaching out and asking family or friends for advice, and sometimes random people on the internet. And in those moments, you're going to be like, okay, this person gave me this advice, and I know they really mean well, but I don't know about this. I think we've all been there. Here's the thing. Someone can be well-intentioned in giving you advice that they feel like fits your situation best, but still be wrong. Several different scenarios for this. Sometimes the advice is wrong. Sometimes the advice is good, but it's just not for you. It all depends on the situation. But the important thing to remember is that just because someone truly cares about you and just because they are meaning well does not mean that it's best for you. Pray about it, seek God's guidance, and you really just have to discern whether or not that is advice that you can follow. I want to emphasize, we're not talking about the snakes that come in your life. We're not talking about the fake friends. We're not talking about the people who are out there trying to trip you up and giving you bad advice so you go down the wrong path. These are going to be the people that you trust the most. These are going to be your family, your close friends, the people that you look up to. And in those moments, really, the best thing to do is to pray about it and seek God's guidance. There have been so many times in my life where I've had friends and people around me be like, oh, I don't think you should do that, or I think you should do this. And had I listened to them, I would have ultimately missed out on the blessing that God was preparing for me because He was leading me down a different path than what their advice was. So that's something to really keep in mind, that sometimes people will give advice, but God has another plan in mind. I hope this helps somebody. It's something that I try to remember because, like I said, there are people who aren't trying to give you bad advice, and it's not always bad advice, but sometimes the advice that you're given is just not meant for you. So, y'all have a great week and God bless.